Baby, good old SQ. Alrighty, ready? Let's see exactly what's been going on with the channel. Alright. Seems like everybody's really been liking the 100 special. Thank you very much, everybody. And see, everybody's been liking the other stuff I've been doing too. Let's see exactly what's been the situation with the subscribers. It's like, hey, yo! Woo! Give yourself a round of applause once again. You guys are awesome. Man, didn't I just put in my 100 subscriber special so literally last Wednesday? And that right there was already at 105 subscribers. Now that I looked at it now, and everybody's really been loving it so much, we have now hit our next quota, over 200 subscribers! Man, give you guys a round of applause. You guys are too great. I can't believe exactly like that y'all really been loving it so much. Man, I mean, I'm speechless. I'm just like, you like me? You really like me? Let's go. Man, I cannot believe it, and I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have really pulled through for your boy and given me the next plateau, the next set of 100 people or so, and we're now at our 200 subscriber special. Man, I cannot believe it. And as always, like I said before, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell so y'all know every single time that I post a new video. And also as well, let's get us to our next plateau of 300 subscribers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share it out to your friends. Let them share it to their friends. And let's keep this whole thing going. And let's try to get a partner with YouTube. Now, before we get started with this special here, I want to let you guys know just how much I appreciate y'all, and I want to do something for you guys. But also, I'm gonna give you guys a little challenge here. If we can sit here and get this channel up to 500 subscribers from now all the way to, like, let's say January 5th, coming into the new year of 2023, if we can get 500 subscribers by then, I will go live, and as a treat here, I'm gonna do a free giveaway. I'm gonna sit here and do 3 $40 Visa gift cards to the first 3 people that once we hit that 500 plateau, and I start the beginning of the live stream. The first 3 people that put in saying, "Hey, congratulations on 500 subscribers" or so, those right there will be the winners of the free giveaway. Just to get just a little something or so for you guys into helping getting this channel up to the way it is now. Such one, I provide the content, but you guys is what made it grow even more so. So let's get more people down in the Dark Crimson Army. Like I said before, we would not be us without you. And this is gonna be my way of showing you guys thanks. And so not only just to make you guys laugh, but also give you guys a little something, as most YouTubers do it once they reach a new way. So, hey, without further ado, let's get down with this 200 special. Alright, so since you guys really liked the Black Air Force Energy video that I did with Black Frieza, I'm thinking, why not sit here and do another particular video involving Black Air Force Energy with our man Casual Geographics here, who got his 10 top animals with the Black Air Force Energy. So let's see how it goes. Dang. You alright?
Black Air Force Energy. Good old Urban Dictionary defines it as a person or an object that has insane potential and is crazy enough to deal with anything without fear or hesitation, regardless of moral alignment, including its own rivals or competitors. And despite clearly taking grammar lessons from NBA YoungBoy, I'd say whoever wrote that was pretty on point. It's a term I use a lot in my videos without really explaining exactly what it is. So here's a full list of the top 10 animals with the most Black Air Force energy. Some animals are an obvious pick, others might just surprise you. But they've all earned their spot, including the animal at number 10, which might have the least clout of any animal on this list, but that's only because it's found one place in the world. Because if this bird were airdropped across the globe, it'd definitely be more known for all the wrong reasons. Starting off is what happens when an animal is too smart for everyone else's quality of life. The kea is a large parrot that can be found terrorizing the people of New Zealand. And don't let it fool you, this Black Air Force with a Grinch colorway is an op in every way. They're highly intelligent and armed with a hook-shaped beak, which is the perfect tool for Keas to inflate insurance by picking apart cars. You see, the Kia is smart enough to associate people and the cars we drive with food, which is why this anti-mechanic is famous for committing the cutest carjackings you'll ever see. Of course, they don't just stop at cars. This feather felon will go through purses, backpacks, duffel bags, and swipe anything they can fly away with. There was even a case where this airborne pirate stole the passport of a Scottish man that didn't want to be identified. Because no one wants to be remembered for getting denied from your home country because you got your passport pickpocketed by a panhandling parrot. It happened to him and it can happen to you, but guess what? If you happen to get your wallet snatched and try to see the Kia about it, be prepared to also eat a several $1,000 fine and even jail time. Kias are protected by the government because it only makes sense that something with wings would be above the law. And it's almost like every Kia knows it and acts accordingly. But it's not just humans getting griefed. Kias will regularly raid other birds' nests and make omelets with their unborn children. And they'll use that Swiss Army knife of a nose to remove parts of a living sheep to eat, and there have been reports of them victimizing dogs and even horses. But at least the Kia isn't a legitimate physical threat to people. The next animal's responsible for putting more zookeepers on workers' comp than any other animal.
That bird is going out being a menace to society.
Gotham. The African wilderness has some of the most ways to F around and find out per square mile in the world. So it makes sense that living in the most dangerous area codes in the world has turned the zebra into an actual psychopath. This oppressed Oreo horse has the strongest cake in the animal kingdom, strong enough for Marty to have written Alex out of the sequel.
Dang.
Which is why even though lions body them often, every once in a while a lion has to explain to his ancestors how he got flatlined by a high-strung equality donkey. But the generational anxiety of being constantly hunted means the zebra will often one-shot something for existing too close to it. There's two reasons why you won't see a person riding a zebra. One, they're too small. And two, every zebra is fundamentally a bastard to its core. No, like literally. Because many mother zebras will actually mate with as many males as possible, because if she's showing and he suspects it's not hers, he'll violently press her until it's terminated. And if the baby's already out, that's just an invitation for him to demote her from mother to mourning. And going back to humans, zebras are infamous for allegedly putting as many zoo staff in the ER as any other animal. They may look like horses whose favorite part of a birthday is the finger painting station, but this panda pony's liable to paint the block with their insides if you breathe at them.
Man, they straight up Disney Channel Marty off of Madagascar, such if that's the case then. I mean, they all would have been assholes to each other. They would have been friends.
Wrong way. Treat one like a barnyard animal and negotiate your left hand. And because zebras are genetically closer to donkeys than horses, calling it the ass of Africa is a scientifically accurate title. And as the default protein of many of the landlords of the savannah, it's a title they hold with pride. Because it's the best one they can get. Speaking of titles, you ever think about how dope the title of landlord actually is? Like landlord, as in lord of the land? I'm sure it's a title that would get more respect if there weren't such zebras about it. Even though it's kind of been tainted, the title of lord used to be reserved for the elites of society, like princes, lieges, and feudal superiors. Back then, to be called a lord, you'd have to A, join the House of Lords, B, marry someone who's already a lord or lady, or C, buy land from someone who's already a lord and have the title passed down. I don't know about the first two options, but today you're still able to buy land and be...
Just saying, you're telling them about the whole title of lordship or so, that you can actually purchase it through this particular website or so, and he'll give you the whole link or so in the code or so to be able to become your own lord. Lord Casual Geographic, sir.
Tree planted and trees for the future. You can't be a narcissist if you're also helping the environment. Also, the first 200 people to buy using a link will be giving a plot basically next to mine, so we'd pretty much be neighbors. So to earn your title of lord or lady, go to establishedtitles.com/casualgeo and use the code casualgeo for an extra 10% off. 10% off is also what you can expect if you treat this barcode horse as a petting zoo. But at least they have the excuse of constantly being plotted on. The next animal has less excuses but more disrespect. Deer manage to cause billions of dollars in damage a year by playing freeze tag with cars, and that ironically makes them the most dangerous animal in America. But where blissful ignorance makes deer a threat, the deer of Down Under initiate conflict. 9 out of 10 car accidents in Australia involve kangaroos, and a good number of them are premeditated and not by the driver. Kangaroos
Man, he was going down the room, and the room coming up like, man, what's good, cuz? Man, I ain't root from the Winnie Pooh, boy. Man, he's over here, Wu Gang over here, boy. Chill out with that bullshit, boy. Came in one for the smoke.
assault vehicles with enough regularity to commit insurance fraud.
Yo, Kangaroo Jack, chill.
In fact, kangaroos will regularly beef with inanimate objects. But it's not just a bluff. These are some brolic marsupials, armed with claws, but more importantly a sharp dagger of a toenail. Which is why it's not a kangaroo's punch you have to worry about, but that Jurassic pedicure disembowelment. Nope. It's what makes the sparring session so...
Damn! Man, hold on, man. Damn! Man, this motherfucker can't be.
Kangaroos will regularly beef with inanimate objects.
Trying to give him a hug, and he like, man,
enough
fuck
regularity to commit
you.
insurance fraud. In fact, kangaroos will regularly beef with inanimate objects. But it's not just a bluff. These are some brolic marsupials, armed with claws, but more importantly a sharp dagger of a toenail. Which is why it's not
man,
a kangaroo's
he looking like,
punch you
give
have
me
to
a
worry
hug,
about,
give me a
but
hug.
that
It's like, man, you don't want to give me a hug? Alright.
It's what makes their sparring sessions so lethal. That and the fact that kangaroos start every day with the specific goal of inconveniencing as many life forms as possible. If you happen to fly a drone in kangaroo country, prepare to have your insurance tested. In fact, it's not a stretch to say they hate anything that flies. Can you imagine how ridiculous this could have gotten? Imagine people thinking you died paragliding when really you survived but got mobbed by a pack of royal rabbits.
Oh! Yo, Jack, chill!
See, as dangerous as Australia is, there aren't really any this could have gotten. Imagine people thinking you
bro, you coming in like, man, you better run the motherfucking bro. Tie your shit, boy.
Kangaroos are number 8,
man,
there's really no
get your hands over here.
See, as dangerous as Australia is, there aren't really any dominant apex land predators. While kangaroos often contend with dingoes and the occasional wedge-tailed eagle, a full-grown kangaroo doesn't have much that can threaten it, other than a bigger kangaroo. So my working theory is, they got cocky. And until nature airdrops some bears or maybe some type of big cat, kangaroos are still going to be out here thinking they can do whatever. Try to change their mind at their own risk. As on-site as these malicious macropods are, they're not even the most disrespectful animal in Australia. And believe me, we'll get to that. The Big Five refers to the top 5 most dangerous animals to hunt in Africa. These include the elephant, the rhinoceros, the lion, the leopard, and an animal so feared it's been nicknamed Black Death. The African Cape buffalo is a walking attempted homicide case armed with a pair of horns to make most attempts successful. They have one of the highest KD ratios against humans with guns. In some places, these tanks with road rage and 50% of the people they go after, and a lot of that is because they will actively seek revenge. There have been stories of one buffalo murking the same hunter that took out a member of its own herd. And whether you're a lion or a hunter, these trench cows get it back in blood. And the scariest version of a Cape buffalo is one that's already been.
He's like, man, run there.
Hunters have followed a mortally wounded buffalo into thick brush.
Over here, buffalo gun.
To circle back and ambush them from behind. Which is why the #1 rule when hunting Cape buffalo: assume you only have one shot because that's usually all you get. But it's not just humans getting bodied. Bloodlusting buffalo will seek out unsupervised lion cubs and log them out of life before they can grow up to be a threat. Not like the adults aren't at risk either. Capes will stalk and circle lone lions, using the threat of gang violence to give Mufasa a roommate. Which is how the same apex predator that can solo multiple hyenas can get sent up a tree like a house cat. They're like the Liam Neeson of animals. Wrong them and they make their life's mission a co-sign.
Like, oh, he said,
everything after that was a personal choice.
Yeah.
Even though experienced lions can take them down, it's still very much a gamble. Especially since they can travel in herds of hundreds. That's also how they earned the nickname Widowmaker. Because right now there's at least one woman on Tinder because her husband decided to hunt a 1-ton vibe check while the buffalo decided.
Now I see why they made that kind of reference and so off of Kung Fu Panda and such, make her a widows, because they literally just got that from his actual animal side.
That would be the day he'd finally live up to his nickname. It's a murderous mammal, but like the zebra, it's often just self-defense gone way too far. Not like the antics of the next animal.
So many new things to protect.
How do you get premium? Let's look at these damn commercials.
Helps to keep things alright. Nationwide is on your side.
I'm very tempted to want to play that game and have that on the channel.
If you're talking about the Black Air Force of the sky, you're probably talking about crows, or really just corvids in general. Crows are smart enough to manipulate their environment to their advantage, but they're also devious enough to manipulate other animals for their own sadistic pleasure. I don't know what that crow said at that cat, but it certainly involves someone's mother. Ravens will weaponize their relationship with wolves to call out hits on competing coyotes. Crows in Tokyo have especially become a problem where they've basically gone to war against the entire human population. But it's not just humans getting bullied. There might not be a worse time to be an owl than in broad daylight surrounded by a murderer.
Man, why do you gotta pile on the damn barn owl or so? I forgot the damn name of the species, so I think it was a barn animal or barn owl or so. And I believe this is the same bird or so that the same species of bird or so that they use on Sabuma food. I'm not exactly like sure. If you guys know, hey, put it down in the comments down below or so, let me know. Cause that got me a little curious though. Cause I'm pretty sure I've seen that type of owl or so on Sabuma food.
Not to mention, crows will often raid the nests of other birds for a disturbingly literal kids' meal. And that's when they're not just straight up snatching minors in front of their parents. I think EDP just found a spirit animal. They'll regularly mob and harass other birds until they drop the food they've already caught. And crows won't hesitate to beat on much larger birds of prey, which might explain why they do the exact same thing with humans to get them to surrender whatever calories they have on them. But the avian onslaught peaks out with the Australian magpie. Now, turns out they're not actually corvids. They actually sit closer to another bird with psychopath tendencies. Either way, Australian magpies manage to be the most feared thing in a country seasoned with crocs, cassowaries, and snakes. And while most wildlife is harmless as long as you respect their space, the earth is their space, and they have no patience for trespassers. To the point where many Australians have taken the
They looking like nobody's safe.
The magpie's malicious intent, especially during swooping season, where magpies will relentlessly attack anything that gets near
I'm
their
sorry,
nest.
I was stopping
Actual
to fight
human
that
lives
bird.
have been lost to this goth Tweety's tantrums. And since corvids can remember faces, once you've been swooped, you can expect the same treatment next year. I think Tirzu said it best, corvids are what would happen if you gave monkeys wings. But at least in the magpie's case, they're only a legitimate threat to a human way of life for the roughly 6 weeks of swooping season. Next animal is one of the biggest dangers to humans all year round. It was really only a matter of time before the river rhino made an appearance. Widely considered the world's deadliest mammal, you may have noticed that hippos weren't included in the Big Five, and I have to assume that's because nobody that has a desire to see the next day would actually hunt them. Arguably, no animal has a harder working PR team than a hippopotamus. First of all, it's not the goofy lard donkey it lets you think it is. A thin subcutaneous fat layer means hippos actually walking units. And despite their awkward appearance, hippos can outpace any human over short distances, and that includes on land and in water, where they somehow become even more territorial. Hippos have been known to lower their census totals of other animals for seemingly no reason.
I would've told
Just
them
like
to
an
speed
antelope
that
keeps
damn
being
boat
bailed
up.
out, the slaughter horse does origami with its spine. And even though they're supposed to be herbivores, every once in a while they'll give into the temptation of tasting the flesh of their victims. Cannibalism is not off the table. Science doesn't really know why exactly they do this, but science doesn't account for an animal just being a dick. Few predators will press this obese water pig.
Damn!
So at their own risk. Hippos are so carnage happy that the biggest threat to a baby hippo is a bigger, meaner bull hippo. It's how a hippo baby shower can legitimately end in a rain of flesh confetti. Now, to be fair, plenty of animals resort to infanticide. Hippos are just really mean about it. Like I said, nobody's PR team works harder, except maybe dolphins. Which makes sense, since despite resembling ungulates like warthogs and rhinos, the hippo's closest living relatives are actually cetaceans like dolphins and whales. But instead of making it out in the ocean, hippos decided to make a living griefing everything in its area code. And I didn't even mention the way they claim that area code.
The hell?
You know, if you unsubscribe right
Now, I've seen that in both the Dallas and the Fort Worth Zoo and such, and I thought that was just them just literally taking a shit and just wiping themselves at the same time. But I guess now you know. That's funny and such. Glad they didn't shut in on Madagascar, because that would have been really weird.
now, I wouldn't blame you. The only thing that can make this whale Karen more of a menace than it already is if it were a straight up predator.
Oh, shit.
Or if it hunted in packs. Then again, that would literally make it an animal further down this list. My personal bias was not going to keep the elephant off this list. As much as I love them, elephants can be a devastating combination of smart enough to do anything and big enough to get away with it. Asian elephants especially get themselves into trouble by raiding
Damn!
out their
Bro, he was looking like no fucking
as
cameras.
I love them, elephants can be a devastating combination
He's
of
like,
smart
oh, you
enough
trying to
do
take a picture of
anything
me?
and big enough
Alright,
to get
damn.
away with it. Asian elephants especially get themselves into trouble by raiding villages and emptying out their rice supply.
Oh,
Which is why
man.
Asian elephants are
Dumbo's
responsible
not
for the
having
bulk of
it.
human hashtags, especially since they can be just as vengeful as the Cape buffalo. Earlier this year, a man in Thailand had an elephant working hauling wood in the brutal heat, which is illegal. And apparently the elephant knew his rights because he proceeded to rip his boss in half. And of course, we gotta address the I'm better than that. One elephant traveled over 100 miles to murk a 70-year-old woman collecting water, only to pull up to her funeral to attack the soul-evicted body, this time in front of her family. The biggest mystery of mankind is what motivated a 4-ton pachyderm to pack up an elderly woman twice. If he had a reason, it's not like he's gonna tell us. Elephants rank over hippos because where hippos commit war crimes in the heat of passion, when an elephant catches a body, you can almost be certain it was premeditated.
Damn!
Populations that have been fragmented by poaching,
Damn!
elephants really fly off the handle.
Bro, he pulled a Naruto move where he just did the freaking sweep like a and then boom type shit.
Where hippos commit war crimes in the heat of passion. When an elephant catches a body, you can almost be certain it was premeditated. And it's in populations that have been fragmented by poaching where young male elephants really fly off the handle. And bull elephants are already pretty high-strung as it is, but they managed to get worse in communities decimated by poaching, to the point where 3 elephants in South Africa were responsible for deleting 63 rhinos as well as charging at people. Now, to be fair, poaching typically targets older bulls, and research shows that without old heads around, younger male elephants go into must a lot sooner than they should, which I get. What I don't get is why that has to involve turning a rhino from a tight to a whiteout. What you have to remember is that elephants are intelligent enough to experience every human emotion like compassion, empathy, and hope. For every headline like this, you might get a headline like this. And if elephants wore shoes, they'd rock the biggest black Air Forces the world's ever seen. But that's only because the next animal on this list doesn't have legs.
Well, at least the elephant had the decency to at least scoot the tourists out the way. Honestly, he could just squawk them and just rep the rolling.
30% by adding a hotel to a flight, so you can try every Asian food. Knowing you got a sweet deal.
One of the biggest injustices of cinema was that where dolphins got cast as a lovable flipper, sharks got typecast as Jaws. Dolphins are the most disrespectful beings in the ocean. Makes sense because they're basically intelligent hydrodynamic hippos. They regularly bully sharks, use fish heads and live eels as marital aids, commit unprovoked acts of porpoising, all while letting humanity think they're the good guys. They have mating practices so brutal that I probably can't even talk about them. Just know that what dolphins like to do to each other, guidelines might try to do to me. But we can't talk about dolphins without talking about the biggest dolphin of all. The orca is the most dominant apex predator on the planet that isn't human. And as if sheer size and intelligence wasn't enough, they typically hunt in pods with the coordination of a wolf pack, which is how this oppressive sea oriole regularly greets the tankiest animals on the planet. They're such a force that great whites have been known to abandon hunting grounds for up to a year once this steroidal quality guppy makes an appearance. Probably because they've been known to use the shark's biology against them to rob them of their heart and liver, just to leave the rest of the shark to sink to the abyss. And then there's the fact that orcas often package their craft on other animals. Which is why if you ever feel bad about penguins getting bullied by seals, I suggest you see what happens when a Navy SEAL joins the Air Force. And while you could chalk this up to hunting strategy, there's also the chance that living life on Roku difficulty means orcas get bored and just start trying stuff. And while it's true a wild orca
it's like we just bored, let's
human, that doesn't stop them from actively messing with human vessels with disturbing regularity. It's like they know who's ruining the ocean and adjust their behavior accordingly. Either way, orcas are the humans of the sea, and anything that steps to them gets reminded expeditiously. Even moose of all things. Moral of the story, Free Willy should have been put on parole. The only thing more black Air Force than an animal that greets everything around it would be an animal that commits atrocities against its own kind. And that's why orcas are only number 3. Ask any zookeeper what animal they fear the most. If they don't say chimps, they've never worked with one. A common misconception is that chimps are 5 times stronger than the average man. And while the number is actually closer to 1.5, chimps have more fast twitch muscles, a stronger bite force, and a stronger grip force. Their ability to use tools is fascinating to watch, until you realize that means they're able to create and use weapons. People often forget that chimpanzees are pack hunting predators able to execute attacks with the precision of early man, and that doesn't just apply to their prey. Chimps in Luongo National Park have been documenting attacking families of gorillas and murking any helpless offspring they can get their hands on. Literally, no animal animals safe from the violent tendencies of a furious George. But it's the damage they inflict against their own kind that puts them over the top. Chimp casualties often share the same injuries: a disfigured face, missing fingers if not entire hands, and a non-consensual neutering. Chimps seem to have an understanding of what's important to animals. That's why I can show you this picture and you'll understand. And it's why instead of organ donor, I have, if ever maimed by a chimp, just let me die on my driver's license. And it's also why you probably have a better chance of surviving being locked in a room with a lion than in a room with a furry chainsaw with hands. The fact that a chimp can get pushed 6 feet under by members of its own troop guarantees them a spot on this list. The only way an animal could beat that is if something was enough of a menace to be a legitimate threat to itself. And that's exactly what number 1 is. But before we reveal number 1, here's some honorable mentions. The Canadian goose, for having the most irrational confidence of any animal. They actually almost went extinct, and now they revolve their entire existence around punishing humanity for it. Swans, because what geese think they are, swans always have been. Wolverines, because they're more than capable of hunting for themselves, but they'd rather tax animals 3 times their size for a living. Meerkats, for being quite literally the most homicidal mammals on the planet. And now at number 1, to absolutely no one's surprise, the honey badger, the most unapologetically disrespectful creature on Earth. I have an entire video dedicated to the exploits of this steroid stuff, but here are some highlights. They'll regularly pinch food from leopards and then throw a tantrum if they get caught. They'll take on packs of animals that realistically should be able to one-shot them. But the Oreo weasel has plot armor in the form of crackhead courage. They'll raid the hives of African bees, the same bees that are 10 times meaner and sting 10 times more than their European cousins. And honey badgers aren't immune to bee stings. They're resistant, but enough stings will flatline a honey badger. But ask the honey badger if he cares. He won't answer, but you know the answer. These prison ferrets also run phase with highly venomous cobras. If they manage to get bitten, they'll just slip into a cobra-induced coma and then wake up hours later and walk it off like a Sunday morning hangover. Even the honey badger's idea of self-defense is as offensive as you can get. As in, they'll reverse their anal pouches inside out and release a smell so pungent it can allegedly paralyze attacking bees. And honestly, any animal that religiously attacks the baby makers of others is a different tier of menace. No other badger represented is better than Stoffel, who once escaped from his enclosure and picked a fight with a neighboring family of lions who nearly mauled him to death. After about 2 months in the hospital, the first thing the affiliated ferret did fresh out was go right back at the same lions to settle the score. And that was only
he was like, I ain't done.
The people around him. But here's the real
He's like, round 2,
Stoffel was actually hand-raised by humans at a young age and therefore imprinted on them. He had no intention of ever leaving. The whole thing was just a game to him. Because if blatant disrespect were a sport, they still wouldn't play it because anything involving rules goes against a honey badger's belief system. But that's gonna do it for this video. For more consistent content, be sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok. I try to post daily on both. And to further support this channel, my Patreon's also gonna be in the description. But also, don't feel like you have to give anything. If you watch the video this far, you've already done more than enough. But other than that, drink water, hug your mother, don't hug a honey badger, it'll never end well. And I'll see you in the next one.
Alright, that's pretty much a lot of fun, so let's move on to the next video. Okay guys, so for this video right here, I'm gonna do from the Internet City guys. Is from another, we're gonna do like another try not to laugh one like we did for the first 100 subscriber video. So let's see how this one here goes.
What do you do, baby? Today we gotta try not to laugh. Let's go.
Could a pair of these nuts fit?
Why are they so expensive? Those are expensive, and they had them locked up when the Walmart we went to.
Fit in this box?
Huh? Wanna try? I mean, $22. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm trying my best. What?
Look, I'm
That reminds me. How long you wait to reveal your laugh? I reveal it immediately. You always ask me to stop asking me. I'm just saying. Get the bullets on my face, Goofy. Smile. It's a try not to laugh, Michael. You know what? You just laugh twice. You just laugh twice. Why? You just laugh twice.
I'm getting an idea. No. False alarm. No. Yeah. No.
Whoever laughs the most takes a dry scoop of pre-workout. Bet. You're already losing. No, we started from 0 right here.
Okay, yeah, let's put some fakes on it. Now I gotta win. You about to take that dry scoop, my boy.
Wake up, bitch.
Oh yeah, we see this. We good. He gonna come to life. Yeah. With the eyes on. Yeah.
Here's a shy little deer.
Yeah, Sean.
How long?
Whoa! That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm Meerkat. Come on. Shimoli. Shimoli. He just taking it. That you suck. Yeah. Just act like yeah.
It's not starting. Pop the hood.
That's the hood. Where did he go? That is a good question. Bro, it's actually toxic. It's actually, get on the beta. It's actually like that. When the game drop?
In a few months, I think.
Bro, look at this goofy R anesthetizer. It looks like
Anesthetizer. Whoa. That might be.
Nah, that actually was.
SS action.
Nah, like you better check on your class.
Yeah, you better go on that. They got it. Bro, they got Rick okay. If I'm that cat, that duck gotta catch the hands. What is going on here? That's a hell of a set. Oh, it's a fake. It's a
the Minecraft blocks would have been perfect right there.
Ain't no way.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was a classic right there. And I'm not even that old with the Mario stuff and whatnot. And when that crap dropped, I'm just looking like.
Ain't no way.
That's crazy, man. I'm solid. I'm doing better than you ever do.
Okay. What the hell? Bye!
What do you mean? You need to be
It's always like that at Walmart. Sometimes I can't stand it.
Christmas is the greatest holiday of all
But you ain't never celebrated one?
Huh? Christmas. I've always celebrated Christmas.
Luego lo prende y lo cerra.
Oh, it look like
It's the Woody Woodpecker. That's the Woody Woodpecker laugh.
That laugh.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
That's not a lie. Since when is making commentary for a video a lie?
Hey, yo, CJ was going crazy.
Missing telephone. Oh.
Suck your penis right now. Suck your penis.
Whoa! Why is he so thick and why are the shorts so short? Whoa! Go ahead, do it.
When I go hiking, I go hard and fast. I can come home and go into that bed and...
Right now. Right now.
It's your lucky day.
There's your bill.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
95.
95?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's a big number.
I know.
Going big.
95 cents.
That was crazy.
Hey, go-kart. You trying to go go-karting again?
Maybe a little bit later.
Look at them two couples over there. Little couple action.
What the hell?
Stop, please, somebody, man.
That was a lie.
That wasn't a lie.
That was a lie.
I said, ha, stop me. That
You
wasn't
said,
a lie.
stop it.
I didn't.
See, this is what I be talking about. When he cheat, it's okay. Suddenly, everything is kosher.
You're trying to cheat.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You literally laughed.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
5 minutes later.
What the hell? Stop, please, somebody, man.
That's not a lie. That's a lie, bro.
I'm acting as that's what he said.
Bro, that's a lie.
That's not a lie.
That's a lie. Okay. Pull out your phone. Nah, this is crazy. Now we calling Simba back. Cool. Call somebody back. Watch what happened.
What the hell? Stop, please, somebody, man.
Am I not asking? He trying to cheat. That's not a lie.
I don't think it's a lie, but I can see why. The little sound you made before, I can see why he thinks that, but I wouldn't count that as a lie.
Man, y'all some cheaters. Stop the presses. I don't even know if he gonna show this, but it got so crazy. We called True God. We stopped the recording entirely, pulled the footage off the computer, off the camera, put it on the computer, just for both True and Simba to say that's not a lie. Why do you need to win this bad?
Okay.
Look, it's Pac-Man.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Oh, he actually did it. Oh.
Hell no, boy.
Bro, game lagging.
Would you say that you are kinky?
I mean, I don't think.
Hold on, my man got on them. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. What a blessed day and the dark sacred night. Push me and I just got me.
That load is gone.
I tried so hard and got so far.
Huh? What does it say? It literally says, and this is verbatim.
Why am I doing? I'm not even.
Yo,
I like how all of them
it's a
really
dude
joke.
from Fortnite.
Man, I'm dead.
I'm missing the joke here.
I'm solid. I'm solid.
Hey, I'm gonna have to let him win the next one. Cause I'm not gonna break this time. I'm not. He in serious mode. I can't break now. I can't. He need this too bad. Now I can't let him have it.
Be a tiny little man on my bed. I swear, if there was a tiny man.
Whenever you buy a used car, always pay attention to the gaps in the door. This is how you could tell if it's been in an accident or not.
Right there.
Don't join in my purple roadblocks, my nigga.
That's good. That's solid. That's solid. Let me see.
They just straight fused the chip together into one mega chip.
Hot water. That's all you need. Yes, sir.
The boy who lived, come to die.
I'll have a Krabby Patty.
How original.
And with extra onions.
Daring today, aren't we?
Hey, Squidward, shut the f*** up. I don't know what your problem is, man.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So you lost.
I have 30 minutes for lunch and I'm spending them here, alright?
You're doing good over there.
There's no one behind me in line, so what if I took an extra 10 seconds to
just
order?
seem so
Who cares,
out of
man?
it.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of my days when I was working at Hop. When you got that one freaking customer that wants to be ultra difficult. I know this don't count as entirely in terms of the sequence here though, but what Squidward's looking like, exactly how I feel when that customer be on set bull.
You really are
You okay, Squidward? You okay?
something else, you know that? You lash out at people, and why?
Why? Why you lash out at people, Mike?
Because you hate your job?
Because you hate losing?
Newsflash.
Newsflash.
Everyone hates their job.
Everybody loses sometimes.
I'm sorry if I was Aaron. If I was Mike, I probably would have slapped Aaron right now.
You just lose a lot.
Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. No commentary to the rest of the video? Silent much? Damn. My boy Matt said all the time. Boys, L's are real.
Are you ready to old crate?
Yes.
Freddie Fazbear.
Wow, wearing lotion is actually a fantastic thing for you.
Lights on. On. On.
Hey.
You want a small fry?
Sure. Wait, what do you...
I guess the concept is broken ankles, broken arms.
We detected a highly sophisticated and targeted attack on our corporate infrastructure.
I didn't.
I mean small. This is pretty average. Ed, this is pretty average, right?
Actually, it's undersized.
Oh no, man, that's huge.
Grandpa time, then. I respect it. I respect it. You okay over there, pal? Trying to prove you can go without laughing? That's crazy. What about the people, Mike?
Oh my god, guys! My water disappeared!
No.
T'as regardé l'extensibilité du ballon.
It's transformed to something else.
They got the... Dude, it's only $1.50 for the... Right here, let's try it out.
Hey, we got my diamond tester right here. Check it out, check it out. Stop the video! Oh my gosh, let's go! Let's go! Wow!
That wow is crazy.
Cute.
The goat doing.
Cute.
I'm about to whack the hell out of you.
And you're gonna want to really hold on to that
Damn
jar.
cat out of nowhere, it's
take
like...
it out of your hands and watch.
Suena como un pájaro, compañero.
Take that pizza to go, bitch. Oh, you like a slice? And I want a fucking slice.
Bro, we're gonna put mine now.
Well, there's a couple over there. You can like put that.
Did good, Michael. Did good. I don't think the people enjoyed your performances, though. This wasn't enjoyable for them. You gotta talk more.
Oh, y'all thought these challenges was actually hard. Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you for subscribing to Internet City.
And you better be following us on Twitch.
I feel like I passed, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm like a good 95%. I made it. Some might crack through. I'm not sure. But let's get down to the last video. Guys, to the last video that we're going to do today, we're going to do Jeffy's Piggy Bank, which was requested by one of the people putting down in the comment section called, what was it, Miss Buzzihead? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it wrong or whatever though, but thank you very much for the requested video. And as always, like I say in every video, if there's something else y'all want me to react to, put it down in the comments down below, letting me know what you guys want me to react to next. And just so y'all know, you guys are the best. So let's get down to this last video, Jeffy's Piggy Bank. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, Daddy, I got a question.
What is it, Jeffy?
How do blind people know when to stop wiping their butt?
I don't know, Jeffy. That's a good question.
Well, I think that they... Jeffy, where'd you get all that money?
What? Jeffy, where did you get all that money?
I just got paid for my new song that was released on iTunes. You should go buy it.
Hey, Daddy, I smacked these home.
Mario, I don't think it's safe for Jeffy to be walking around with all that money.
You're right. It's not safe. Jeffy, you need to put that money somewhere safe because you might get robbed.
Well, Daddy, it is somewhere safe. It's right in my diaper, right next to my pee-pee. So if anybody reaches into my diaper to take my money, they're gonna get a handful of Jeffy's nuts.
Mario, we should get him a piggy bank.
That's a good idea. A piggy bank. Jeffy, do you want a piggy bank?
I don't know what that is, Daddy.
Jeffy, you'll love it. It's like a little pig that you put your money in.
You just thought about it.
We'll get a piggy bank.
Well, I have one at home that I'm not using anymore.
Well, can you give it to Jeffy?
Yeah, of course. I'll be right back.
All right. Thank you. All right, Jeffy, I promise you're going to love this. It's a safe place for your money.
Okay, Mario, here's the piggy bank.
Hey, Daddy, look, it's a piggy.
I know, Jeffy, it's a pig. This doesn't look like a piggy bank. It looks like a stuffed animal.
Look, Mario.
Oh, all right, Jeffy. This is a piggy bank. You give it all your money.
Oh, so it's a whore.
What?
No, Bruh. Jeffy, no, it's not a whore. It's a piggy bank. You put your money inside it, and it protects your money.
Well, Daddy, how's your piggy supposed to protect my money? I like it right here next to my ball sack.
Well, Jeffy, when you put your money inside this pig, it disguises your money as a pig, and no one's going to look inside a pig.
Daddy, I don't get it.
All right, do you have a quarter?
No.
All right, Jeffy, do you have a quarter?
Oh, yeah, Daddy, I have one right here in my butthole.
Okay, wait, your butthole, Jeffy? I don't want it. I don't want to touch it.
Well, here you go, Daddy. It was plugging up my butthole.
Okay, all right, Jeffy. See, look, you take your quarter, and look, you put it right here inside the pig. Look, now it's inside the pig.
You motherfucker! Piggy, you better give me my fucking quarter back, bitch!
Dang! What are you doing?
This big, ongoing motherfucker stole my fucking quarter, Daddy!
Oh, he didn't steal it, Jeffy. It's just inside him.
You tell this bitch to give me my fucking quarter back, or...
This is just like how. This is basically like a whole personification of what Mr. Krabs is when he put money in the bank. or like when you real stingy with your money and you just really don't want to give it to somebody or so. This is like how it is.
That's gonna save my fucking pee-pee!
Oh, Jeffy, just stay still. We'll get the quarter out. We'll get the quarter out. Come on.
You better get the fucking quarter out!
All right, Jeffy, look, there's your quarterback right there.
Thank you very much, bitch.
Well, Jeffy, don't be mad. Look, you can get your money back after you put it inside it.
Yeah, Jeffy, look.
Oh, well, I guess I can get it now, Daddy.
All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to take this piggy, go back to your room, and put all your money in it so it's safe.
All right, thanks, Daddy.
All right. Wow, why does everything have to be so hard with him?
I don't know, Mario. Who's that, Mario?
I don't know. I'll go answer. Just stay right here. Hello?
Hi, good evening, Mario. I checked your mail for you.
You checked my mail for me?
Yeah, it's a letter from my company to you, and I wanted to personally deliver it to you, just to make sure you got it, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good evening.
All right.
Mario, how did you get so far behind on your bills?
I don't know. I guess I just forgot. $500? I don't know how I'm going to pay that.
Well, you better figure out how you're going to pay that.
How'd you get inside my house?
Because I have a key. Because my bank owns your fucking house until you pay it off.
This fucking asshole. That's why he delivered the damn letter. Because he wanted to personally let you know you done up.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to pay this.
Well, you better find a way by midnight tonight, or else I'm taking your house, I'm taking your red couch, I'm taking your hat, and I'm even going to take your girlfriend.
You wouldn't go with him, would you?
No, Mario.
I have $10 million in my lowest bank account. My checking account, in fact, which means I ain't collecting fuck on interest.
Ooh.
Damn right, ooh.
Damn right, ooh.
And you owe me a fuck ton of money. But you see the sentence right here? Bill past due, pay now? That sentence makes my ball sack shrivel the fuck up, Mario. I have raisin ball sack. Do you think my wife likes being smacked in the face by a raisin ball sack?
Bruh.
Hell no, she doesn't. She likes to be smacked in the face with a watermelon ball sack. I'm talking knock the fuck out, Mario. Pow, 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 right on her forehead. Okay? So you have until midnight tonight.
First of all, I know it's to his wife though, but still pause for the imagery. that you have cemented in my brain. So here now she just got okay.
To pay me my $500 because right now you're fucking me out of $500.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Damn fucking right I will.
Okay.
Or else I'm gonna smack her in the face with my watermelon ball sack. I'll be at the front door while you think of a fucking sentence and my $500.
Okay.
I think this is how pimps feel like when they hoes ain't giving him his fucking money. Cause I felt the hostility in that shit. Woo. And he was like, damn right,
Selena, what am I gonna do? I have to pay him $500 by midnight. Can I borrow it from you?
Mario, I don't have that kind of money.
You don't have that kind of money. Well then where can I get the money from?
Why don't you ask that one black friend that owes you all that money?
What, you mean Black Yoshi?
Yeah, for all the times you helped him out, he could give you a favor.
Well, I guess you're right. I mean, I do give him a lot of money. I'll go ask Black Yoshi. Just stay right here.
Oh, man, don't play me some Call of Duty, man.
Hey, Black Yoshi.
What you want, Bo? What's up?
I was wondering, I mean, usually it's the other way around, but I was wondering if I could borrow $500.
What?
I was wondering if I could borrow $500.
Hold on, Bo, hold on.
What are you doing, Black Yoshi?
I'm just, looking for, who the hell you think you talking to?
Just to make that
That's typical black folks type shit. When that one nigga that don't give you nothing back, and he just like, hold on, let me look around and find out where the hell you think you trying to talk to? Oh, money and shit. Get the hell out of here with that.
Joke?
Yeah, Bo, man.
Well, Black Yoshi, this is serious. I really need the money.
Well, why don't you wait till your welfare check come in?
Well, Black Yoshi, I don't get welfare.
Why?
Because I have a job. I don't get welfare checks.
Bo, man, I get a check every month. Every single month I'll be getting cash. I'll be cash out like hell.
That's why I was wondering if I could borrow $500.
Fo, I already spent my money, Fo. Man, I already got some Kool-Aid. I got a new controller, Fo. Man, I cashed out this month.
Well, Black Yoshi, I really need $500 by tonight, or they're gonna turn off all the power, and I might even lose the house.
Well, why don't you steal it, Fo?
What, steal it?
Yeah, man. What we say in the hood all the time is, if you ain't got it, then you go get it, okay? So you need to go get it, Fo. But your power gonna get shut off.
But stealing's wrong, Black Yoshi. I can't steal like you do. I just can't do it.
Yes, you can, Bo, baby. You white people are crazy as hell, Bo, baby. I can't do this, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything, Bo.
Well, I mean...
So put your mind to it and go get that money, Bo. Go get it.
I do know someone who has the money, and... All right, Black Yoshi, I think you're onto something. Oh my God, baby, it's amazing, it's amazing.
What, Mario? Did you get the $500?
No, even better. I found a way to get the $500.
Oh, how?
Okay, you know how Jeffy had all that money in his diaper?
Yeah, Mario. Are you going to ask to borrow some?
No, I'm gonna steal it.
Mario, you can't steal that from Jeffy.
Why not?
Because I'm sure if you asked to borrow some, he would let you.
That's embarrassing to have to ask to my own son to borrow money. I'm not gonna ask him for money.
And stealing isn't embarrassing?
Well, see, look, I'm not gonna get caught. I'm wearing gloves, see, you know.
Mario, this is not a good idea.
It's a great idea. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into his crib while he's sleeping, and I'm gonna take $500 from his piggy bank, and look, I'll return it before he even knows. Look, I'm borrowing it without even asking. Like, it's not stealing, it's just borrowing it without asking, you know?
Mario, I don't agree with this.
It's a great idea. Look, baby, it's gonna work. I'm gonna get the $500, and there won't be watermelon balls on your face tonight, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go see if Jeffy's sleeping, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I can do this.
Where's your place home, Peggy?
Baby, look, I got the $500, look, I got it.
Mario, he didn't wake up?
No, he didn't even wake up, he was just fast asleep.
Well, go pay Goodman then.
Okay, I'll go pay him, I'll just stay right here.
Okay.
Are you out here?
Of course I am. Where's my money?
It's actually right here. $500. Right
Whose dick did you have to suck to get this?
I found it. It was in my safe. My piggy bank, actually. It was in my piggy bank.
Well, great. Don't let this happen again next month, or else you'll see my face again.
It won't happen again, sir.
Great. Now I don't have raisin ball.
That's nice to hear. Oh, my God, it worked. It worked. Okay, I just paid Goodman, and everything's fine.
That's good, Mario, but what are you gonna do when Jeffy realizes he's missing $500?
He's not gonna notice.
What the fuck is going on here, Daddy?
What's wrong, Jeffy?
Someone stole $500 fucking dollars on my fucking piggy!
Jeffy, what are you talking about?
This is horseshit, Daddy, because you fucking said that this fucking piggy would keep my money safe! Safer than it being next to my fucking ball sack, Daddy!
Jeffy, maybe you miscounted.
I did not fucking count, bitch! I counted this shit 42 times, Daddy! 42!
First of all, why the hell are you counting your money 42 times? Like, trust and believe, I love money. I love counting that too, you know what I'm saying? But 42 times, that's a little over the top. Like, 5 times is okay. But 42, that means you probably was counting it while you were playing with it or something, in my opinion.
I got $1,500.
Well, maybe you misplaced it.
No, the fuck I did, because I made sure it was tucked away safely in the piggy's puss hole. So what the fuck, Daddy? This is fucked up, and I swear to fuck, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, Daddy. Oh, that's for me. I'll be right fucking back.
Okay, what seems to be the problem?
Well, Mr. Police Officer, man.
Damn, got the bubbles?
$500 from my piggy bank.
Whoa, $500? That's a lot of money. See, anything more than $499 is a serious crime. We're talking mega felony.
A mega felony?
Yeah, mega felony. I mean, $500 is way too much money to steal from somebody, you know? Why don't you just get a loan?
What if that person couldn't get a loan?
You know what's sad? We just abolished the cruel and unusual punishment law today. So if we find the guy, we gotta torture him.
What? To torture him?
Yeah, we put it up to a big national vote, and people vote on how we're gonna torture him, and whoever's suggestion wins. That's what we do.
Well, Mr. Police Officer, man, whenever you find who stole my $500, I want you to eat their pee-pee.
Well, we'll see what the people want, but if that's what they want, we're gonna eat the pee-pee.
That sounds cruel.
So do you have any evidence? Something they left behind, maybe?
Yeah, all I have is your stupid hat.
Hat. Let's see. Well, there's an M on the hat. What could that M stand for? Murderer! We're looking for a murderer and a thief.
No, I don't think it stands for murderer. I think it stands for
money thief. It all adds up. Yeah, this makes sense.
Not money thief.
Okay, so we're gonna run the DNA on this. We're gonna put out an Amber Alert, and this is gonna go national, kid.
Jeffy, go to your room.
Why?
Go to your room, Jeffy.
Aw.
Okay, where's Lena? What do I do? What do I do?
You have to come clean. You have to tell the truth.
Tell the truth? He's just gonna eat my pee-pee. He can put my pee-pee in his mouth. He's gonna chew it up. He's gonna eat my pee-pee.
Breaking news, honey. $500 has been stolen from a child's piggy bank. Yeah, $500 has been stolen from a child's piggy bank, and the police are actively searching for the individual who stole it. We have Brooklyn T. Guy on the scene now.
Thanks, Goodman. I'm here at the scene of the crime right now where $500 was stolen from a child's piggy bank. This is obviously a very serious crime, and we are taking this investigation very, very seriously. It's got to be a real sick bastard to steal from a child. So right now, the only evidence we have is this red hat with an M on it. We've determined that the M stands for money thief, because that seems to fit the suspect pretty well. If you have any information on somebody who owns this hat, please call 911, and you may be given a cash reward and front row seats to the torture. Speaking of which, we have a poll going right now on how we're going to be torturing the suspect when we capture them. Let's take a look at that. Looks like we have 70% for slowly pushed into a wood chipper. Huh, wow. 15% for run over by a steamroller. Okay. 10% for eaten by mountain lions. These people are getting real creative. Looks like 4% for paper cut on the eyeballs. That won't kill him. Just hurt real bad, but I'm into it. Okay. And 1% for eat his pee-pee. I think I know who that one's from. And to the money thief, if you're watching this right now, you might as well not even turn yourself in, because you are pretty screwed. You saw the suggestions.
Run over by a steamroller?
But Mad Lions, Mario, this has gone too far. You have to...
I like how they sit here and did the ones that were the lowest ones instead of being pushed into a freaking wood chipper. Because there's a painful death already within itself. It might kill you. It might kill you instantly if you go in head first. Nah, I'll take that back. Yeah, you pretty much screwed. But like they talk about the more likely ones or so than anything else. Okay.
What, confess? Do you not see that? 70% run over by a steamroller. People are sick.
Mario, you have to go talk to Jeffy. Tell him what you did before the cops find out.
Well, I mean, Jeffy's not going to take that lightly. I can't tell. I can't tell him.
Mario, you need to go talk to Jeffy, and I gotta run some errands. I'll be back.
Okay. I'll just go talk to Jeffy. I'll just see. I'll just see what he says.
I fucking hate whoever stole my fucking money.
Hey, Jeffy, what are you doing?
I ain't Daddy. I'm just playing with this thing. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, okay. Well, I came here to tell you something.
Oh, you did, Daddy? Did you find out who stole my money?
No, I came here to ask you, hypothetically, what would you do if someone you knew stole the $500?
Oh, that's easy, Daddy. You wanna know what I would do?
What?
I would fucking kill him, Daddy!
What?
They would never breathe another breath on this earth again! I would stab their eyes out, I'd rip off their hair, and rip their head off, Daddy! Daddy, just thinking about it makes me so mad that somebody would even do that to me! I just want to put the table!
Okay, Jeffy, well, that's all I had to ask. Bye.
Well, great, Daddy.
Hey, Mario, so how did telling Jeffy go?
It went good until he flipped the table.
So you didn't tell him?
No, I didn't.
Well,
Yeah, he told him and went. Looking ass.
I figured you wouldn't, so I sold some things so I could give you this.
What? $500?
Yeah, Mario. I didn't want to see you get run over by a steamroller.
What did she sell though?
You didn't have to do this. It's not your responsibility.
I know, Mario, but I want you to take this and put it back in Jeffy's piggy bank before things get worse.
Oh my God! Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but yeah, if we put it back, then he'll just think that someone put it back, and we'll forget about all this. There'll just be a big misunderstanding.
Yeah, Mario.
Okay, we'll wait till he goes to bed tonight, and I'll put it back in the piggy bank. Oh my God! Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, time to make this right. It's me.
What are you doing, Daddy?
I was just putting $500 in your piggy bank.
What would you do that, Daddy? You didn't steal the $500.
Well, actually, Jeffy, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I took the $500, but I was just borrowing it. I needed to pay bills. I really needed the money, so I was just gonna borrow it. I was gonna pay it back.
Well, Daddy, all you had to do was ask me, and I would have let you borrow it.
I know, Jeffy. I didn't want to be embarrassed.
Well, don't be embarrassed, Daddy. It's okay.
What?
Okay, time to steal this kid's money.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Wait a second. This isn't my house. So silly me. I'll be leaving now.
Well, no. Where'd you get that hat at?
Oh, this is my hat. That stands for money thief.
Money thief? Jeffy, that's a robber. Tackle him.
Wow, can't believe you guys actually caught the money thief. He's even wearing the hat, too.
Yeah, he crawled in right through the window. Yep.
Oh, wow, you know you're going to get run over by a steamroller, right?
No, I have a wife and kids.
Yeah, that's too bad. You should have thought about that before you stole $500.
Oh, wait. Officer, can you bring him back real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I need that hat.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Come on, you.
Hey, Daddy, I smacked these home. I stuck my people.
Woo! So that right there marks the end of this 200 sub special for today. I hope you got, for those of you guys who have gotten to this point to the video or so, I wanted to remind you guys so that, hey, once we get up to, well, actually it's like basically like a personal challenge here. if we get this channel up to 500 subscribers from now to, let's say, about like January 5th or so of 2023 or so, I will not only go live for the 500 special or so, I will also do a special little giveaway, free giveaway or so of $40 Visa gift card or so to 3 lucky people or so. Whoever is the first to sit here and say, hey, congratulations on 500 subscribers or so, you can put down like, say, first, second, third or so, to however you guys do it in terms of position or so. I'll make sure to pay attention to who says anything or whatnot. But for those 3 people or so, they will each get $40 Visa gift cards, you know, once we get this channel up to 500 subscribers. So, like I said, if all knows, the powers is up to you guys. So hey, let's get those subscribers up. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, so make sure you Hulk smash that like button, ring a ding ding, that notification bell, so y'all know every single time I post a new video out. And as always, if you really did enjoy the video, so you hit the subscribe button. And as always, hey, this is your boy Dark Crimson DZ. I'll see you guys next time in the next video.